Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Today spawning in the south, we've got FinallySomeRest with Soviets, immediately going for counter-attack. Teaming up with him is KryptoKnight, also with Soviets, who has combined arms, mechanized support, and shock army. From the north, we've got saiiro with OKW, immediately going for grand offensive, and SeeUagain, also with OKW breakthrough, so a couple of Fusilier commanders coming in. In terms of rankings, this is a Patreon backer submitted game. Now I got them up on the side. FinallySomeRest and KryptoKnight are an arranged team, but they haven't made their placement matches. FinallySomeRest is around rank 50 with Soviets and random 2s. KryptoKnight doesn't have a rank there, but he's got some arranged teams that are around like the 450 mark. Allies. On the Axis side, saiiro is 370 and SeeUagain is 280. Okay, early maxim from Crypto. They wire themselves in there. Okay. Doesn't happen very often these days, but yeah, still sometimes. Bit of a double team coming in from the Soviets. And it works out pretty well. saiiro early retreats. They do give up this side of the map quite easily. A lot of wire coming up as well. Oops, crushes his own wire. Sandbags though on the other side for the double Soviet team. Big walls. Cool, maybe going to come in for a bit of a cut-off move here. Sides against it though. Fusiliers meanwhile capping a bit. Give up on the cap for some reason. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, that was a bad play from saiiro. Should have stayed in there. Maybe just ran into the heavy cover here. Now the squad's coming in from the side with the rotation. They don't have the point secured. Squad branching out to the edge over here, looking for the fuel decap. Empire is making a move.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
And it's gonna be successful getting the decap, cutting off the allies from their resources. Meanwhile, all out brawl up here. Crypto's got the numbers. Forcing away the Fusiliers. Pretty weak at this stage. Or truck coming in maybe for SeeUagain. Couple of squads waiting on the flank here. I'm not sure what they're hoping for. They need to get active. So you can see that most of the units are over here. What you need to do is like split, go in 2 squads so you don't all get suppressed by the maxim, and you're good to go. It's a little bit too passive for saiiro over there. Ooh, wow. Thought they might get away with that, but no. Empire goes down. Very painful for SeeUagain. Has gone for a somewhat forward battle group, kind of on this side a bit more. Which can mean maybe isolation. Here we go. The blob rolls in against the maxim, but he's soft retreating. Got some squads rotating. Maybe could go for a merge in here. Setting up now. Oh, good mine. Slows down the stern pyros. Not quite able to suppress though. They're clear of the arc now. Merges in here. Gonna go for the cutoff again. Cutoff over here from the allies. Some nice cover to hold as well.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Incendiary grenade out. Oh, this is a bit of a late retreat for saiiro. Got the maxim right there as well. Got to be ready with the attack on the maxim to switch targets immediately.
Allied rifle
And,
infantry
yeah,
squads can now
gets
be
the wipe.
called to fight for the motherland. You can now use camouflage
Maybe
to
not
ambush
cognizant
the enemy.
of what's in the retreat path there. Pushed that retreat way too late. Ouch. Fourth battle group is up and got the healing here, so pretty strong position for SeeUagain to try to regain control of this area of the map. The G43 is coming through on one of these units.
Orders complete. Contact! Enemy infantry! Protect the flank!
Okay, here comes the stern pilots. They're looking to regain control of this cutoff. I might suggest even just coming in here with the Kubel, going for a bit of a push when you make a move like this. Try flush that unit out of cover. Maybe the stern pilots take less damage on approach. And, you know, the Kubel's healthy enough, would survive an AT grenade still. Know the position of all the other units. They were over here fighting the rest of your army, so it's a pretty safe move. Not going to get a second AT grenade coming in. Oh, here come some guards from Crypto. Easy dodge on that grenade. He's hoping for the wipe here, but they're missing just shot after shot. Definitely was a chance of the wipe with those G43s upgraded. Unlucky on the accuracy. Rebuild on the squad for Saiiro, by the way. SeeUagain's going for a Raketten's gone for an officer. So no flak from either of these OKW players. Could be tough. I feel like one of them probably should have gone for one.
Are now available.
Getting around the side here. Doesn't have munitions for a grenade though. Makes him suppressing these two and a few Sleers. Without the G43s, that is not that intimidating. Easy win there for Crypto with that engagement. Oh, FinallySomeRest lost a Flamer combat engineer. Picked up the Flamer. Dropped it again. Looks like the stern pilots are going to try to collect it. T70 hitting the field for FinallySomeRest. Pretty good timing on that as well. Minutes 30. And it's ripping in here. SeeUagain did go for an early Raketen though, so he is reasonably well prepared for this. The recon plane up for FinallySomeRest. It's up the back here. Maybe saw the Raketen rolling in. So there's an idea of its positioning, a rough idea. You know, it's not under vision right now. Sternpies charging ahead. That's coming in from the side though. Ooh, late retreat from Crypto. Oh, I think the Sternpies switched targets, and now Crypto's got his T70 coming in. And Saiiro is not prepared for this. Sternpie wiped. Couple big hits from the guards combining up with the T70. Went for a infantry support gun and now building the Raketen. This Raketen getting forced away though. Axis are in some big trouble here early on. Suffering a few wipes. Neither of them going for light vehicles and maybe a bit underprepared to handle the allied lights themselves. Somebody's taking a bit of a risk. T70, both one shot or one AT nade Could kill it. Next tech truck coming out for SeeUagain. They're rolling onto this cutoff. Sofritry back here to heal up. Getting rolling in and gets one shot. Oh, well, the other Raketten's on the other side of the map still. And ISG for some reason running forwards into the Maxim. It'll run out of harm's way, but it must have been a misclick there. We're coming in for an AT nade. Gets low. If he had the Raketten like he should do right now, knows that both T-70s are on this side of the map, he probably could have killed this off. Guards go down though for Crypto. Nice little flank from Saiiro. But definitely much stronger territory control. Once these T-70s arrive for the Allies, Axis is scrambling to hold on right now. The guards were a good kill. Okay, T-70 coming in. Get back up. Machine gun in the build for Saiiro. Oh boy, he's put full Mother Russia down and looking to camp out this cutoff. Making life very difficult for SeeUagain. Desperately needs some help from his teammate, but his teammate is branching out the other side. Oh boy, they're trying to demo charge the forward battle group. This is painful, but it's taking too much damage from the Kugel coming in from the side. Not able to get that demo completed. Flak base pops out the back. Just down the conscript. If the Soviets had a Zis up here, they could have killed this off. For sure, but neither of them does.
Sector has been cut off.
Slow reaction. The squad's still in the Maxim's arc. Though maybe could have switched targets earlier. Most of that squad was pretty well suppressed. They'd taken 2 full bursts. Didn't really need any more suppression than that. Oh boy. Old time Raketten attack kills off the sandbag as soon as it's completed. Raketten rolling up. T-70 having to back away here. Vet 5 on that Kugel, by the way. That's a pretty fast one, 13 minutes. A lot of vet on these OKW infantry as well. A quick look at the KD. No, both the Soviets doing pretty well overall, but SeeUagain actually doing respectably under all this double team pressure. Tier 4 coming up out the back now for Crypto. Keeping it pulled back a bit. Get the wire off, not quite ideal. Some nice heavy cover there for Saiiro. Definitely harder to get the angles on the wire. Try and put it up on an in-construction sandbag in the completed one. Comes around the corner, but scouted out by these conscripts in the forward position. So able to back away. Tier 4's done. Needs some repairs on that T-70. Got the Zis now for FinallySomeRest. In fact, he's picked up 2 of them. Second one, I thought it might have been a B4 rush here. Delayed Tier 4 into a B4 rush. I mean, this is a pretty good target for some B4 barraging. And, you know, given the territory control the Axis have had so far, all the cutoffs, you wouldn't expect a very fast medium, so I think you could probably get away with it. As we can see, you know, we're at the maybe you know, a rough time where mediums can start to arrive, especially if you don't go for a light vehicle. The game has been roughly even, but the game has not been, and you can see they're both about 100 fuel away now. We're bringing in the strafe, does some decent damage. It's not having Molotovs, otherwise that would be really nice right here, but this is a bad range for the conscripts. Not inside the range where he's nullifying cover largely and just nuked. Got a few Fusiliers behind heavy cover. Really good range for the G43s. Got an AT grenade off. The Raketin didn't quite pop a shot though. Not too long out for repairs. For Mother Russia now for finally some rest. Just boosting up his performance here. Barrage out the back onto the MG. Picked up a infantry support gun, SeeUagain, trying to barrage as well. Ooh, where's this combat engineer going? A little bit too close. T70 from out the back there, getting a few cheeky shots in. Oh, and that's a T34 for Crypto. Saiiro did pick up a second Raketin though already, so he has the tools to help defend against this double vehicle pressure. Blocking from his own unit. Crypto only with the one engineer, but it is a Vet 2, so decent repair times. Shreks on one of these Fusiliers. So that's a lot of anti-tank actually overall. 2 Raketins and the Shreks. Saiiro might be thinking about going for a Tiger stall with that much AT, and the Axis have managed to fight back. The double Zis from FinallySomeRest, it's just not had much of an impact. Sure, you can go for a Zis barrage here or there, but it's just nothing else for it to really shoot at, so it's allowed SeeUagain to fight back, and he's doing well, you know, he's got the... He had the Fusiliers with the upgrades and the officer ISG. Pretty good against this composition. FinallySomeRest has put up... oh wow, he's ticked mobilized reserves. Very rare. And goes for the B4. So you could have gone for this earlier instead of the second Zis if he had a good read on the enemy's fuel, which is disconnected for so long. Would have been able to keep up the pressure on SeeUagain much better with the B4. Not that the B4 is very good, but if he's getting it anyway, he might as well get it early. So here we go. It's coming up. We'll pay to get a few mines down as well. Saiiro could get the tank commander artillery or maybe the assault artillery for SeeUagain, so need to limit access to the B4 out the back here. For Mother Russia active again. Delta T70 is just chopping up these squads. T34 coming in. Ooh, big hits. Now a Katyusha from Crypto. I think that's a good choice against all of these team weapons. Before out the back. 3 kills that first shot. Not sure if he targeted on the battle group or exactly where. Or did I miss the first shot? Must have. But yeah, one thing Crypto could do with is some AT grenades as well at this stage. Can't get away with AT grenades and what he's got here. Doesn't need a Zis immediately. Yeah, you can see a Panzer IV is popping out for Saiiro. About 5-minute delay on it. Oh, the hero Kubel goes down. Does indeed drop the assault artillery. Ooh, conscripts nearly go down. Might have been better just running to the edge here instead of retreating. We get lucky on the retreat. B4 still on cooldown. Otherwise could maybe have gone for a close range shot there.
The sector is at risk.
Okay, here comes the P4. T-34 rolling in to trade with it. Let's try and soften up that Raketin, force that away before he engages. The guards in firing positions as well, getting a bit of chip damage done. Flak base is back here covering against the conscripts. Yeah, it's not a good engagement for the T-34 though. Maybe if he's there with the guards getting some chip, it's alright. Don't really want to go head to head with that strong armor. Okay, he does have the B4. He's targeting the base of Saiiro, but maybe a little bit late. All the troops have already left. Be a little bit faster. 0 extra kills with that barrage. There's Panzer IV for SeeUagain as well. You can see that Saiiro though pretty close to the fuel, could have maybe gone for a Tiger instead of a Panzer IV. I thought that's what he was stalling for with all that anti-tank he produced. That's alright.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
T70 for Crypto went down. Maybe the P4 there, it's backed away. No, it's supposed to be the Raketin then. No? That's a mystery. Must have been snares there.
Supply half-track is ready for orders.
Shusha. 3 kills. Ooh, it's a good load of rockets on top of that Raketin. He's pushing forwards with the machine gun, but I don't think he should be. It's unsupported. And maybe a steal on the Raketin. Hoorah's in there, able to get the grab. Should have just left it set up here, covering this, preventing the steal. In a more defensive position as well. By pushing forwards, kind of expose himself from attack from the side also. It's a big mistake there from Saiiro. And now Crypto with double anti-tank guns. He's picked up one himself and stolen that one. He's got enough that he could maybe stall for the ISU 152 now. If Saiiro had maybe, gone for a Tiger, a bit more pressure, might have been a different story, but with the Panzer IV, that's pretty well handled with what he's got. This time FinallySomeRest popping up a recon plane, got the B4 positioned over here. Sounds like the recon plane got shot down pretty fast though by the flak bases. Final tech truck coming up for SeeUagain. Maybe a KT store, but might need the Jagdtiger on his fleet if Crypto does go for the ISU. Second B4 for FinallySomeRest. He's just memeing away. He hasn't booked tier 4 at all. Okay, B4 got a couple hits out the back this time around. And the battle group is actually very close to going down. Raketin decrewed. Oh no, Shrek's chased down the T-34. That goes down. Crypto loses the Maxim as well. P4 pushing in. The AAT guns here lining up though. Maybe this one has its sight blocked. Oh, Crypto still doesn't have anti-tank grenades. Oh, that's a big mistake. Maybe could have got the snare off there. P4 able to blitz out. AAT guns for finally some rest. Oh, the battle group does survive and now it's being repaired back up. Double B4s. 0 kills on this one, but did a lot of health damage to the battle group with that last barrage. So I imagine that battle group might not last too long once the next set of barrages come off cooldown. T70 doing a cheeky cap here, backed up by all these team weapons. Allies are not desperate for fuel. Crypto still has, you know, like, if he wants to go for the ISU, it's almost 700 manpower to save to get to it, so there's plenty of time to get the remaining fuel. Okay, it was actually a walking Stuka for SeeUagain. He's not going for the KT like I was expecting. B4 going for an on-field barrage as well. I thought it was going to be another battle group target. Since it was so low in health, maybe not aware of its durability. Oh man, he goes for barrage on the B4. Gets a D-crew on one of them. Gets very low on that Fusilier. Still alive though. Katyusha over here forcing a bunch of retreats and the Fusiliers die. In fact, 2 Fusiliers die. SeeUagain lost one all the way back here. So it was that to the conscript on retreat. Ouch. Try and push in here with the double Zis, maybe hoping for some more truck damage. Doesn't have munitions from Molotov, so can't force away the machine gun, ran out of munis. Oh, he's got a Shrek on that combat engineer, merges into it. Trying to crawl out of range of the suppression. You have to remember your reload times quadrupled when you are suppressed. If I remember correctly, so it's the, you know, 7-ish second reload on the Panzer Shrek. Really slows down the rate of fire, but I'm not sure what Saiiro did there. Just stopped with the Panzer IV, didn't keep driving. Maybe if he just kept going out this way, well, there's a mine out there, but would have at least had a bit of a chance of escaping. Tries to push down here, but drops the Panzer Shrek because he had the flamer. So that could be good for finally some rest. Might have been worth like producing a conscript squad to crew it. Hoorahing, you know, conscripts with the AT grenade and a Shrek. Pretty potent. Another D-crew. Oh, gonna go for the steal on the machine gun. 24 kills on that P4. It's having a great time. Saiiro rebuilding the Panzer IV. Recon plane up for FinallySomeRest. He's recruited one of the B4s, going for the next one. Do maybe need a bit of repairs on these, just in case. The hull was just decrewed in a compromised position.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Okay, here it goes. Assault artillery on the B4s. Officer, the one able to recover the Shrek. On B4 down. Close call on the conscripts as well, but everything else surviving. Oh, maybe not. Maxim in the center goes down. Double ISG barrages. Allies still with a very comfortable VP lead, but the B4 memeing has definitely set them quite far back here. Oh. Where? Oh, it must have been the Maxim crew running off the field.
Send orders!
Before it's out of action though, KryptoKnight doing well on his side. There's the Katyusha onto the machine gun. Very quick reaction from Saiiro though. Oh, baby. Wow, what scatter. Oh, yes, that was the creeping barrage. So, yeah, guaranteed scatter with that. Well targeted. Uh-oh. T7 in some trouble, goes on to recon mode, and the Panzer IV doesn't keep pace with him. He's slow to activate the blitz, and that allows the T70 to escape. So the machine gun got killed off there. AT guns pushed up from Crypto.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Stalling up for that ISU. Trying to save the manpower now. Oh, this could be the end of the B4. The Raketans up here, the Shrek as well. Both go down. FinallySomeRest side ticked. Well, ticked up I suppose. And going for the KV1 now, giving up on the B4s. Do you think, you know, the battle group was up for grabs for kills once those two B4s came off cooldown there one time while it was still being repaired. FinallySomeRest decided to barrage on field instead that one time. Now both B4s polished off. Army size wise though, you can see it's pretty similar between the two teams. You know that Crypto is pretty close to the ISU, and that's going to be a big power spike again, but SeeUagain maybe stalling up for something big as well. Could be the answer. Walking Stuka, 19 kills, pretty good. Chusha, I think, has gotten 2 or 3 wipes with its kills though. Also a strong performance. Good dodge this time for Saiiro. 1 kill only for the Katyusha. I'd say Sairo's dodging overall has been pretty good. The scatter has also been very, very good on the rockets. T70 recon here, providing the intel. Oh boy, Shrek squad. Maybe they'll finish the job. Do they have Shrek? I thought they did. Maybe they don't. Maybe that's the Raketin. I mean, I could see they didn't have one upgraded, but I thought they might have picked one up. There's the big boy, the ISU for Crypto. Could be a squad wipe here. Guards. Might get suppressed. Pretty good hit there. Recon plane up for FinallySomeRest. don't think they even activated the anti-air mode. This one was on cooldown. This one, it was just from Pintos that recon plane got shot down. Unfortunate. He's up, providing some vision. Ooh. Gonna hit the decrew on the Rakit in here with that grenade. Got the engineer Shrek rolling around the corner. Just decrewed. Squad's coming in from the side, but the Maxim just catching them on the edge of the arc. They were kind of spread out. And then IS-2 turns around and starts nuking them. Pretty safe retreat path though, should be alright. KV-1's repaired back up again. You can see the Axis have pushed the Allies quite far back. Evening out the victory points a bit more again. And indeed is the Jagdtiger from SeeUagain. So this ISU might struggle a bit. Got a Jagdpanzer as well from saiiro. I think it's a good choice to counter the ISU as well. Still got to penetrate it though. Oh, Sternpower's dead in the center. To the T-70. Everyone's pushing in. The Jagdtiger needed, it's rolling in, it's slow though, it hasn't gone for the engine upgrade yet, and the walking Stuka gets caught out the back, the recon plane spotted it. KV-1 rather, goes in and polishes it off. Oh boy, Rakit forgotten about here for saiiro, retreats, but it's too late. Jagdtiger misses his first shot as well. Decent strafe damage. Checking, like, have the Axis got anti-air? Because they're shooting down all these planes so fast every time. Okay, this one did activate AA mode at least. Oh, T-70 goes down. Had a good run. Four kills for the Jagdtiger. The engineer's down as well. Tries to go for the steal on the Rakit, and it's gonna stick. SU-85 from FinallySomeRest next. Tries to get a couple cheeky shots in there. It's gonna work. The officer's slow to spin around and start attacking. Bit of a lucky break there. P4 is making a move. The KV-1's very low. But the ISU's doing well on the other side of the map while the Jagdtiger ain't over here. Machine gun down. It's gonna kill that off as well. 19 kills. The last couple Katyusha barrages not quite working out as well for KryptoKnight. Axis back on the drain for a little bit here though. Jagdtiger did push a bit more in, but now backed right the way out. Maybe go back to the Mechanized is needed to protect his infantry against this ISU. It does get smoked out. The Ober's massively overstaying their welcome. The P4 goes down over here. Seemed like an avoidable loss, but there are a lot of AT guns over here. They go down very fast. Some big losses there. Obers and the P4 for SeeUagain. And now his army is quite weak between that and the walking Stuka getting killed. He's way behind in this game. Panzer coming in here. He's having a bad run on the penetrations against the ISU. Doesn't have the most penetration though. I think it's what, 170 long range, the Jagdpanzer. He's having a tough go. Oh, what happened back here? Fusilier dead, engine crit. What? It's like a friendly fire mine got triggered or something, I don't know. Was there a Soviet mine back here? Seems a weird spot for one to be, but it could have been. Jagdtiger repairing up out the back, so the Axis having to back off the center. Quite a lot of repairs required on all of their vehicles. With the fresh walking Stuka out now though. Okay, using this barrage to soften up the HQ. Get some damage on the ISG as well. 7 kills, pretty good from that walking Stuka. Recon plane up for FinallySomeRest. Ooh! Didn't get much of a chance to react there. Big 1-2 combo. Oh no, and it's the same story for the Sturm officer then again. Won't be seeing that officer again, that's for sure. Ah, man. Yeah, that ISU punishing stuff. You don't have the Jagdtiger in range to return fire on it. You just can't contest at all there. And it was getting a little bit zoned by the AT guns of FinallySomeRest. There's been too much bleed on the infantry. SeeUagain doesn't really have anything to keep those AT guns off the JT. Kills that one off. So these guys were trying to crawl in to recover it, but getting suppressed wasn't working. Would even be thinking about going on to the next VP over here as well. Get the triple cap running. It's not covered by the Shredder, that's quite a lot further back. Decent walking Stuka there. CT gun very low. High explosive barrage from the Jagdtiger, helping flush these units out of cover. Decent grenades, kind of targeted slightly behind the guards. They retreat into it, nearly getting the wipe, not quite. It was a good move from saiiro though. Kitten trying to get some damage done, but bouncing all of its shots on the Jagdpanzer here. Does get an AT grenade off though. Oh wow, big hit there. Is that just a lucky shot from the Jagdtiger's main gun? Might have been. Kills off one of FinallySomeRest's AT guns now. It's only got one left. It's not really enough to handle a Jagdtiger anymore. Gonna go for a T-34, maybe get some flanks cooking. That is maybe your SeeUagain is still vulnerable. One AT gun to back up his ISU, that's that. Oh wow, that's a Tiger from Saiiro. He's got a pretty big army now. Another creeping barrage decreased the ISG. Okay, T-34 rolling in.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory. The enemy has 75 points remaining. You appear suited for command. We need to re-establish our supply lines.
Okay, making a bit of a triple vehicle push. There is a Rakit in there though, so as not to really overextend. Oh boy, bit of a traffic jam, and the Panzer IV gets caught against the Jagdpanzer, ends up going down. All the AT tank from the Allies was in that tiny area. Conscript's also falling for FinallySomeRest. The squad's maybe hoping to get some snares off or something. Maybe the AT grenades are on cooldown. T-34 making a move here, trying to flank the Jagdtiger, but this is not this is not going well. Goes in for the ram on the rear though. Wow, managed to connect just in time. Forces away the Raketen. Oh, marked vehicle. That Tiger's taking so much damage. Gets out of range before the kill shot though. Big splashdown. Fusiliers could get wiped in the next shot. Oh, he's not paying attention. He's trying to micro the Tiger, which bounces one Raketen shot. Ready 5 rolling in. All the Fusiliers do go down though, as I was fearing. And it's the strafe. Finishes off the Tiger. The Raketen polishes off the Jagdpanzer. And Saiiro calls GG, I would have to agree. With slightly better tank handling, maybe Saiiro could have survived there with everything, Panzer IV included. But I seem to get a bit overwhelmed by the end. Oh no. I mean, they gave him every chance by spamming P4s, doing some meme strats. You know, I actually looked up, because I looked at the chat, because I always like to check the chat just in case people are saying some bigoted stuff and, you know, generally won't cast the game. So I saw the complaint and I decided, I was like, oh, okay, I'll have a look at the win rates in 2v2 so I can see how they're doing. From the last 2 years I checked, and against the double Soviet, double OKW matchup, I think double OKW had the edge. They had like 52% win rate. So maybe there is something that you can do. Alright. Checked it both top 200 and general level as well. The OKW is always positive win rate, at least 50%.
Let's consolidate. We are down to 10 points.
Oh, and you won this matchup. Seems like he didn't want to surrender or something. Wanted to just talk trash for the last minute of the game, and there we go. Pretty close game. You know, definitely the Allies took control of the game once the double T-70s arrived. Saiiro wasn't well prepared for that. Had, you know, invested into ISG at that timing and left himself well exposed. Took a lot of bleed. Both the Axis players trying to play with no flak half track. It's tough. We feel at least one of them should have gone for one, but that's all right. But yeah, FinallySomeRest, I think making a mistake going for a second Zis. Normally that might be like a fine choice if you're trying to spam B4s, because, you know, at a 15-minute Panzer IV timing, you'd need that second AT gun to provide safety to your B4. But given this game, the dominant territory control easily could have been a B4 before the second Zis, and that would have been a lot more successful. And the B4s, you know, they did okay-ish. Pretty well countered by SeeUagain. And yeah, they did okay-ish. They weren't incredible. Maybe, as I said, they could have killed off that battle group. That would have been the best thing. Didn't quite manage that. And then FinallySomeRest transitioning out of that into more traditional composition. Doing all right. Pretty good Jagdtiger action against the infantry, you know. Got some really good shots on there. And the walking Stuka usage also very strong for SeeUagain. Had, you know, pretty decent preservation right up until the end of the match as well, when that officer and stuff went down in the center. But yeah, the ISU, that was a monster this game. A lot of squad wipes. Even though it's only got 36 kills, I say only, you know, it's still quite a lot. I would have guessed it led to like 5 squad wipes, if not directly to the ISU, but, you know, to getting nuked and then a little bit of follow-up from something else. So, big impact. Managed to largely stay away from the ISU, which was, I mean, the ISU stayed away from the Jagdtiger, which is generally around here. The ISU was finding targets, able to stay back here in safe range and blast away at the infantry. So had a bit of an opportunity there, you know, had a lot of units. 3 tanks with slightly stronger control, maybe could have got more accomplished. But, you know, it's pretty strong composition for Crypto in the late game. This is tough to beat for sure. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like what game we passed by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.